Is entitled Reflections on Crossings. We cross every day, terrified, excited, constantly exchanging. Something lost, something gained. We are in a state of crossing bodies, borders, bases, bombs, crossing sacred spaces, spirits, silences, shadows, crossing peoples, personalities, places, powers, crossing the ocean, crossing generations of stories, of worlds, cultures, languages. To survive, we speak in a second language, live in a second culture, many cultures, not our culture, not exactly anymore. Because of the cross, we carry on this journey, crossing the ocean. We cross by force, by choice. What choice? Unforgivable choice. To leave something, everything behind, ahead. Sacrifice meets us in the middle. Something gained, something lost. No matter which direction we take, every day we cross.
Storyboard is a University of Guam's amazing literary journal called Journal of Pacific Imagery. Storyboard editor Victoria Lola Leon Guerrero tells us more.
This is our 12th issue, but we've actually been publishing for over 20 years. And what's really exciting is that Storyboard collects writing of all genres and also art. And so, we've been trying to put out every year this journal to really reflect all of the unique voices, not just here in Guam, but in our region and the greater Pacific.
Leon Guerrero, who has been editor for the past 2 years, says that they received about 187 submissions for the 12th issue.
We did the call for submissions, and within 3 months we were able to get that many submissions, which is really exciting. Last year we got about 150, and so there was an increase in interest, and also there was an increase this year in diversity of voices, and so last year we got a lot of writing and art from Guam or about Guam.
The theme for this year's issue is crossings. Storyboard assistant editor Tali Ariab.
Crossings, that can be so many things. It can be physical crossing, crossing of growth, crossing one part of your life to another, crossing languages, crossing culture. And as Victoria said, many of the submissions were from people who used to live in Guam and now are living somewhere else, so they crossed physically and crossed culturally to a different place.
According to Ariab, it was fascinating reviewing the pieces because she learned so much about other people's crossings and what it meant to other people.
Victoria and I, we had multiple conversations, but we had one in particular that was very personal about crossings and what it means to Victoria and what it means to me as I crossed myself in a few oceans, a few continents to come to Guam and still crossing cultures every day, as well as Victoria when she went to study and she left Guam. I think that this is what makes our Storyboard 12 such a powerful and meaningful and special issue.
According to Leon Guerrero, they received an array of writings and art.
We received so much. We received this issue in particular, we did receive a lot of poetry, and we did publish more poetry than other kinds of genres. The poetry was really strong and really powerful, but we also have essays, we have a short story, we have some really powerful images of coral that's changing in the Marshall Islands, sort of as we're crossing into a new era with global warming and environmental changes. We have some very powerful graphic art from Keith Suswiko, who's an incredibly talented local artist. So there's a variety of mediums in which people are expressing themselves about the theme. And
Leon Guerrero says that a lot of the work is attributed to the committee, which is made up of individuals from the UOG Division of English and Applied Linguistics. The group had the humongous task of looking through all the submissions.
all of the submissions are made anonymous and given reference numbers, and then we score them, but we also sort of talk about them and really see how all of them can be narrowed down to fit the publication and the purpose of the publication.
And although there were some pieces that weren't published, both say that it was extremely powerful and hope that those writers submit for the next journal issue.
I was very excited about this theme. I think this theme is something that is very close to my heart and close to my struggles and to my, my journey as a writer, as a professor.
Storyboard has literary work from students, members of the community, and even writers from other islands. And Aryab invites one and all to the unveiling.
A nice night of literature, of inspiration, of a journal that you haven't seen before. If you ever crossed, if you are planning to cross, if you are crossing right now, this is the place for you to be.
Again, the Storyboard 12 unveiling happens on Friday, May 4th at Ture Cafe in East Sagana, beginning at 6:30 p.m. and ending at 8 p.m. Come out and support the local artists.